Have you ever walked through a forest and felt like you were being watched? You probably assume it's a predator. A wolf, a mountain lion, or perhaps a bear. But if you were an animal living in that same forest, the thing you'd be most terrified of isn't the lion, it's you. Research shows that animals from small rodents to massive apex predators are often more afraid of humans than they are of the kings of the jungle. But why? We aren't the fastest creatures. We aren't the strongest. We don't have claws, fangs, or night vision. So why does the simple sound of a human voice send deer, elephants, and leopards fleeing in panic? The answer lies in a concept scientists call the landscape of fear. For most animals, the world is a map of risks. Some places are safe, like a deep, hidden meadow. Others are dangerous, like a waterhole where a lion waits in the tall grass. But humans have fundamentally rewritten this map. Because of our history of hunting, trapping, and habitat destruction, we have become what ecologists call super predators. In places like South Africa's Kruger National Park, researchers played recordings of human voices for wildlife. The animals didn't just hesitate. They fled twice as often and twice as fast as they did when hearing the roar of a lion. To them, we aren't just another animal. We are a recurring, unpredictable threat that doesn't follow the rules of the wild. Think about a lion. A lion hunts for a specific reason. It's hungry. Once it's full, the danger drops. But humans? We are confusing. We aren't always hungry. Sometimes we just walk through a territory. Sometimes we carry loud, flashing objects. Sometimes we leave behind smells that don't belong to any natural creature. Because our behavior is so erratic, animals can't easily predict us. For a creature whose survival depends on reading patterns, a human is a glitch in the system. You might wonder, is this fear something they're born with, or do they learn it? The answer is both. Fear can be passed down. Think of it as a survival library. A mother elephant teaches her calf which paths to avoid and which sounds signal danger. If a generation of animals witnesses their kin being harmed, that memory is burned into the group's social consciousness. They don't need to be attacked themselves to learn that a two-legged creature with a strange voice is bad news. It becomes part of the local culture of the herd or pack. But it goes deeper than just experience. Many animals possess a behavioral immune system, an evolutionary instinct that triggers caution when they encounter something that doesn't fit into their familiar world. Think about city squirrels. They've learned that humans are just moving trees that drop food. They've habituated to our presence. But take those same squirrels into the deep woods and their survival instincts kick back in. They become jittery, reactive, and cautious. They aren't just afraid of us. They are afraid of the unknown. This dynamic is changing the way our planet works. Because animals are so afraid of us, they avoid prime grazing spots and water sources near human activity. This shifts where plants grow and how other animals move. Our mere presence creates a ripple effect, a fear shadow that stretches across the globe. So, the next time you're out in nature and you see an animal freeze, look at you, and then vanish into the brush. Don't take it personally. They aren't judging your personality or your outfit. They are simply doing what every creature on this planet has evolved to do. They are minimizing their risk. They've recognized the pattern. They've seen the super predator. And in their world, the smartest move is always the same. Get out of the way. Maybe that's the most honest interaction we have with nature. A silent, mutual agreement that we are the one thing they cannot afford to ignore.